attraction becomes cut off because he did not maintain the character that he presented to you. Okay, let me say this to you all like this. If we are the children of God and God has delivered us from a struggle and God uses our testimony to bring other people into the church, we have to maintain the level of victory that God gave us when he brought us out of the struggle. Because if we can maintain the level of victory, then we're able to maintain the attraction that brought the other folk into the church. Do you know why we're losing people in the church? Why folk are leaving the church? Because the same people that are jumping and shouting all around the sanctuary are the same ones that are lying, cussing, stealing, still drinking, can't give up the sex, can't give up the bad relationships. And this says to a person who is not a believer, why would I serve a God that does not have the power to give a complete change? When it is not God's fault that this person decided not to make a complete change, but they decided on their own to put up a front. And this is why victorious living maintains the attraction. Let me tell you something. God said this is a day that I'm looking for some young folk and some old folk alike who have made up in their mind, God, I ain't playing no more games, but I'm gonna be saved and saved for real. I'm gonna stop faking the funk and acting like I got it together and I ain't got it together. Because the church that I came out of, them old mothers could tell when you were up to no good. They could smell it on you when you walk through the door. But now we got a whole lot of young folk that have become lackadaisical. We got a whole bunch of church folk that have become relaxed and they chilling out. But I want to know, is there anybody here that's made a commitment to God that if God be God, I'm going to serve him for the rest of my life? I don't care what my friends do. I don't care what my buddies do. I don't care about the peer pressure. Let me apply some pressure. Let me show you how a righteous man lives. Let me show you how a righteous woman lives. Let me tell you something, people of God. We've got to get back into a place where we mean business. Look at somebody, tell them, say, I ain't playing no more. I'm serious about this thing. My salvation is too important for me to keep walking around like everything is good and I'm living two lives, because the Bible said that a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Either you're going to serve God or you're going to serve the devil. You can't be in between, baby, because God said that if you're lukewarm, I'll spew you out of my mouth. God said, I'm coming back for a church that does not have spot or wrinkle. I'm coming back for a group, a remnant of people that said, for God I'll live and for God I'll die. You can take my money, you can take my car, you can take my house, but don't take my Jesus, because all I need is Jesus. I ain't gotta have a boyfriend, just give me Jesus. I ain't gotta have no buddies, I ain't gotta have no clique, just give me Jesus. I ain't gotta get the promotion if it costs me my salvation. Just give me Jesus. Somebody scream, just give me Jesus. Have your seats. Victorious living. I like that. Everybody say Jesus. All right now. Victorious living is what maintains the attraction. So now the Bible tells us here in the book of Samuel, 1 Samuel, the 21st chapter, tells us that Saul, 20th and the 21st chapter, tells us that Saul